Hey, reality TV fans, welcome back to Reality Michael. Get ready to dive headfirst into the latest gossip from The Price is Right. We've got a jam-packed episode that'll leave you shaking your head in disbelief and laughing out loud. Ready? Let's go. First up, our beloved host Drew Carey has revealed a surprising secret. He hates watching himself on TV. While he loves hosting, he told Parade that editing sessions for the Drew Carey show made him cringe. Guess what, folks? He barely even tunes into The Price is Right. What could possibly make him feel this way? Meanwhile, Drew recently had another wild encounter with a contestant who got a little too exuberant during the show. Alert! Manhandled is an understatement. Last week, a contestant nearly knocked him over with excitement after winning a new TV. What's up with these over-the-top fans? And that's not all. Drew faced some backlash over a cringeworthy game highlight that left fans calling out nasty work. A contestant went home with a mere $9.25 after a dramatic fail. Viewers lit up the comment section, wondering why they'd showcase such a sad moment. Finally, let's end on a high note. On May 20, a contestant named Ashia took the stage and brought all the energy. She aced the To the Penny game and won $25,000. Can you believe it? You'll definitely want to check out her cartwheeling celebration after the reveal. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the spicy scoops from reality TV to keep your weekends fun. Let's dive into our first story, Drew's TV secret. Drew Carey just dropped a shocking confession that will change how you see him on The Price is Right. In a recent interview, Drew opened up about his struggles with watching himself on screen, and it's sparking major conversation among fans. This isn't just about a game show host. It delves into the complexities of self-image in the spotlight. For those who may not know, Drew Carey has been the face of The Price is Right since 2007, taking over from the legendary Bob Barker. While many fans adore his hosting style and comedic timing, Carey has revealed a quirky secret. He truly hates watching himself on TV. Not a lot of my fans know that I don't like watching myself on TV. I have a real hard time, he admitted during an interview with Parade. This revelation offers a rare glimpse into his psyche, showcasing how even seasoned entertainers like Drew can struggle with self-perception and the demands of public life. Carey went on to describe his experiences in the editing room while working on The Drew Carey Show, noting how he had to walk out because he couldn't bear to see himself on screen. Every time I saw it, I was like, that's what I look like, and that's how I walk. I get so tired of seeing myself, he shared. It's a sentiment that many can relate to, highlighting the often unseen pressures that come with fame. As a host, Drew is known for his playful banter and light-hearted approach, but the fact that he avoids his own shows brings a new layer of intrigue. What could this mean for the future of The Price is Right? Will we see changes in his hosting style now that he's confessed his discomfort? Fans are buzzing with speculation about how his newfound openness may influence his on-screen persona. This outpouring of honesty is already reshaping how viewers connect with Drew, sparking a wave of empathy among audiences who appreciate transparency in their favorite stars. On top of revealing his aversion to watching himself, Drew has also shared that producers at The Price is Right had to twist his arm to make him review footage to improve his performance. It's hard to imagine a show without the charisma and classic charm he brings, but how does this affect his interactions with contestants? Viewers are keenly observing his reactions during the games now that they know he may not even be fully aware of what's happening on his own show. In light of this new narrative, Drew Carey is not just a game show host anymore. He's a relatable figure who's wrestling with insecurity like many of us. He's adapted to life without his fiancée, having recently re-entered the dating scene after a significant loss. This makes his return to television even more poignant, as fans rally behind him, understanding his journey away from the spotlight. Fans took to social media following his reveal, commenting on how refreshing it is to see an entertainer be so candid. One user tweeted, "I never expected Drew to feel this way. It makes him so much more relatable." Conversations are blossoming around the hashtag #DrewConfession, with many sharing their own struggles with self-image, drawing a parallel between their lives and Drew's. Keep it locked, because just when you think we're done unraveling Drew's story, a surprise is heading your way. We're diving straight into the wild antics of a contestant who took host Drew Carey's words to heart in a way none of us saw coming. Wait till you see what controversy is brewing next on The Price is Right. Just when you thought The Price is Right was all fun and games, Drew Carey got manhandled by a contestant in the most hilarious way. In a recent episode, a contestant's exuberance led to a series of wild moments that have fans buzzing. It's a reminder that anything can happen live on set, and trust us, you won't want to miss this chaotic encounter. Picture this: you're in the audience of The Price is Right, adrenaline pumping, as contestants take center stage to win epic prizes. One contestant named Steven took this excitement to an entirely new level during the Memorial Day episode. His energy was infectious, but it also led to some unexpected interactions with Drew Carey. After Steven guessed the price of a television correctly, his excitement turned into an impromptu celebration that literally almost took Drew off his feet. As Steven jumped up and down, the audience couldn't help but cheer him on. "I've never been so excited in my life," Steven exclaimed, practically dancing on the stage as the announcer revealed he had a chance to win a trip to Cozumel if he won the next game, Flip Flop. Flip Flop is a fan-favorite game where contestants have to guess the price of a prize by flipping numbers around. It's a high-stakes game that adds pressure to the already hyped-up atmosphere, but it was Steven's physicality that stole the show. When he approached Drew to celebrate his win, he gave him a massive hug that nearly knocked the host over. The cameras caught every awkwardly hilarious moment, including Drew's expressions of surprise coupled with laughter. Fans took to social media in droves to react to the scene. One fan tweeted, "Drew looked like he was trying to keep it together while being bear-hugged. That was epic." Another said, "Only on The Price is Right can you get so hyped you take the host for a ride." Clearly, the spontaneity of live TV is what keeps audiences coming back for more. As if that wasn't enough, the shenanigans continued when Drew tried to maintain some control over the segment. His playful banter with Steven was nothing short of gold. "Okay, just remember, you still have to play the game," he joked, desperately trying to keep the focus on the next challenge. However, the energy had clearly transformed from a game show to a full-on comedy show at that point. This moment fully encapsulates why live game shows have such a devoted fanbase. The unpredictability, the interactions, and the joy of monumental wins stir up emotions that scripted television often lacks. Fans appreciate authenticity, and when contestants let loose, it creates unforgettable memories not just for themselves, but for viewers at home. Many are already calling Steven one of the most memorable contestants in the show's history, and it's easy to see why. As reactions flooded in, many viewers also started speculating how this wild moment might influence Drew's hosting style going forward. After getting manhandled, will Drew take a step back, or will he lean into the chaos even more? One commenter mused. Fans are undoubtedly eager to see if Drew will let more contestants go wild, or if this was a one-time spectacle. Don't touch that dial, because just when you thought the antics at The Price is Right were done, we're about to dive headfirst into a wave of controversy. We're heading straight into the drama surrounding a recent unhappy contestant experience that has everyone talking. The Price is Right just found itself in hot water after a game highlight ignited major backlash from fans. Recent social media uproar surrounding a contestant's disappointing loss has prompted a wave of criticism for the beloved game show. It raises questions about how losses are portrayed on such a prominent platform. In a shocking incident that has fans divided, The Price is Right aired a highlight clip that many viewers believe crossed a line. During a recent episode, host Drew Carey introduced the game Any Number, where contestants have the chance to win various prizes, including a brand new car. As the episode unfolded, viewers watched a contestant who had high hopes for a big win, but ultimately walked away dejected with only $9.25. The contestant, who had successfully made his way onto stage from contestants' row, was clearly excited at the beginning. Drew explained the rules, noting that a single misstep could lead to a heartbreaking loss. Tension built as the contestant attempted to guess the correct digits in the car's price. Unfortunately, in a twist of fate, he ended up making choices that left him without the significant prizes he desired, a car and a smart TV. As the game concluded with a sad sound effect indicating a loss, the audience felt the weight of the disappointment. Drew attempted to lighten the mood, telling the contestant that the good news is $9 is the most you can win in the piggy bank, so that's something, before joking about the lack of winnings with a comment about enjoying a double burger. Many fans found this to be an insensitive remark. The decision to share this specific loss as a highlight clip on the show's official YouTube channel ignited immediate backlash. Commenters voiced their frustration, stating things like showcasing a loss on the YouTube channel is nasty work, and what the price is right. Stop showing losing moments. It's clear that many viewers were not just disappointed with the outcome, but also with how the show handled the situation. Fans are raising valid concerns over the portrayal of contestants' failures, arguing that it tarnishes the spirit of the game. Reality TV and game shows thrive on the triumphs and struggles of their contestants, but airing moments of profound disappointment as a highlight feels at odds with the show's reputation for joy and excitement. The Price is Right has always been about celebrating wins, and the backlash makes one wonder if they're starting to shift focus away from that core principle. Furthermore, Drew's attempts to lighten the mood didn't land well with everyone. Fans took to Twitter, expressing sentiments like Drew's joke landed flat and seemed insensitive, while another noted, "It's one thing to lose, but it's another when it's presented like a punchline." This has sparked discussions about the ethics of game show highlights and what is appropriate to share with audiences. Viewers are contemplating whether The Price is Right should reevaluate what they feature in highlight reels. One fan posed the question, are we tuning in for the wins, or should we brace for the losses too? This critique opens the floor for conversations around how reality television evolves and the responsibility shows have towards their participants. Stick around, because just as we question what's happening on The Price is Right, we're about to dive into a fantastic success story. You won't want to miss the jaw-dropping celebration we'll be exploring next, showcasing a contestant who lit up the stage with an astonishing win. A contestant on The Price is Right just pulled off an unbelievable win that left everyone on stage buzzing. In a recent episode, a contestant named Ashia turned the game show into a celebration of triumph, snatching a whopping $25,000 in an unforgettable moment that fans are still raving about. This win has set social media ablaze. Ashia, a contestant hailing from Miami, Florida, stepped onto The Price is Right stage with a mission to transform her dreams of winning into reality. On May 20, during a nail-biting episode, she successfully bid on an item, coming within just $100 of the actual price. Little did she know that her journey was only just beginning. After winning her bid, Ashia advanced to play to the penny, a game where contestants can win a grand total of $25,000. With her enthusiasm radiating, she engaged with host Drew Carey, who encouraged her as she chose her grocery items, tallying prices as she went. "I'm so ready for this," Ashia exclaimed, brimming with confidence and excitement. The game started off with Ashia guessing the price of Poppy prebiotic soda. Her first guess was spot on, netting her $1,500 right off the bat. That was an awesome start. Drew celebrated alongside her, echoing the sentiment that every contestant hopes for. Moving on to Zicam cold remedy medicine, Ashia faced a tougher choice, but managed to narrow down the right price after using 2 of her precious pennies to eliminate other options. With each consecutive round, Ashia showcased her intuition and knowledge of pricing, winning $6,000 for another item before hitting the grand prize with a container of parsley that earned her a jaw-dropping $12,000. Drew was in awe of her progress, making a remark about how rare it is for contestants to navigate through the game successfully. "Not a lot of people make it this far in the game," he noted, highlighting Ashia's impressive performance. As Ashia faced her final item, Finish Jet Dry Rinse Aid, she had 3 pennies remaining, allowing her to expertly eliminate incorrect choices. When she confidently called out, "I know it," and jumped around the stage, anticipation reached a fever pitch. With bated breath, everyone awaited the result, and she was right. The applause erupted, and Ashia was enveloped in joy as Drew confirmed, "You've just won $25,000. Her reaction was electric. She ran around the stage, clapping and celebrating, before even throwing in a cartwheel. This contagious excitement is precisely what makes The Price is Right special, proving that winning isn't just about the money. It's about the experience and joy of the moment shared with everyone present. Fans couldn't get enough of Ashia's vibrant personality and her incredible win. Reactions flooded social media as viewers celebrated her triumph. One fan tweeted, "Did you see Ashia's cartwheel? That's how you celebrate a win." Another added, "This episode is exactly why we love The Price is Right, real people winning real prizes." As the buzz around Ashia's win continues, many fans are starting to speculate about the next few episodes. Will we see more contestants bringing that kind of energy? Or was Ashia just a rare gem? Questioned a fan, adding a layer of excitement about what's to come on the show. Keep it locked, because just when you think we've wrapped up The Price is Right fireworks, we are gearing up for an exciting recap of all the wild moments that left fans talking this season. What an incredible ride, Reality Michael fans. Here's a lightning round of today's jaw-dropping moments. Drew Carey confessed he can't stand watching himself on TV, and a contestant nearly knocked him over with excitement. We saw an outrageous loss that sparked major backlash after The Price is Right aired a heartbreaking highlight. Then, Ashia stunned everyone by winning a jaw-dropping $25,000 and celebrating with a cartwheel of joy. If you enjoyed these wild stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow us on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun. Tomorrow, get ready for some sizzling scoop on reality relationships that are heating up. This is Reality Michael, reminding you to stay fabulous, Fame Fam.